We stand here, not as isolated individuals but united under the banner of the men's unity movement. We are more than just a reaction. We are a counterforce to a sinister historical process that has eroded our collective power and unity as men. To grasp the full scope of the urgency facing us today, it's crucial to turn the pages back to the 1940s, a time that contrasts sharply with our current, fragmented condition. In the post-World War II era of the 1940s, we men had something invaluable, a well-defined role and a united front. It wasn't just about holding down jobs of importance or wielding political clout. We had sanctuaries in the form of men's clubs, fraternal organizations, and other male-only spaces. These were not trivial hangouts but vital institutions where established men mentored those in need, transferring not only professional skills but life wisdom, core values, and the invaluable currency of social capital. The 1960s rolled in like a wrecking ball, with a wave of sociocultural changes that targeted us directly. First-wave feminism, which had centered on legitimate equal rights, had given way to second-wave feminism aimed squarely at undermining our unity. This new wave employed the joining of organizations with the intent to change them from within, to infiltrate and destabilize our spaces, our institutions, and even our dialogues. They flew this intrusive banner under the guise of gender equality, but the core objective was to dismantle our collective unity. Yet, the fragmentation of men's spaces was merely a harbinger of things to come. Women, sensing an opportunity, orchestrated a deeper form of control over our behaviors and identities. Capitalizing on the era's sexual identity movements which pushed to divide men into disparate subgroups based on sexual practices, women employed shame, guilt, and the fear of ostracization to bring us into conformity with their ideals and aims. To add insult to injury, certain religious institutions stood complicit, providing the moral underpinning for these tactics. This manipulation didn't terminate in some bygone era, it still manipulates the social fabric today. So here we find ourselves in today's world, divided and broken down into subcategories based on our sexual activities, political ideologies, or any other criterion that can shatter us into manageable fragments. The collective strength and unity that once defined us have been replaced by a kaleidoscope of disunity. This is neither sustainable nor acceptable. That's why we in the men's unity movement are ringing the alarm. We're calling upon men everywhere to shed these confining, reductive labels and return to the essence of what it means to be a man. Being masculine isn't a series of isolated experiences. It's a collective journey, a shared reality that binds us all. And we're not just waxing lyrical. We're taking decisive action. We seek to resurrect those male-only spaces where we can truly be ourselves, allowing us to explore our identities and rediscover that elusive sense of unity. These will be havens where candid discussions on mental health, relationships, societal norms, and personal development can flourish without the burden of judgment. Our ambition goes beyond merely critiquing the status quo. We aim to ignite a transformation. We're developing resources, striking alliances, and establishing sanctuaries for us to reacquaint ourselves with, redefine, and most vitally, reclaim our genuine masculinity. Fellow men, the time for awakening is now. The puppet strings that have been manipulating us for decades are about to be cut. We're channeling the unified spirit that empowered men in the 1940s, reclaiming our collective agency. We reject the divisive methodologies employed against us, and we're taking back control of our own narrative.